Hey, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to the BearNet. Here again today are myself, Galaxy Commander Sans Daedalus of the Sang Bloodhouse, Star Colonel Ghost of the 12th Bear Chevaliers, and Mech Warrior Alexander Wolf. Today, we will have two of our competitive team members joining us as guests, Star Colonels Deadeye and Dirty Dan of the Bad News Bears.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Woot.
All right, we're going to do something a little different today since we kind of want to back off on the themed builds so we don't run out of ideas. We're just going to be running builds that we think are going to be effective and kind of experiment with the layout of the mech, primarily because the last round of nerfs to the PPC and the ER large lasers seem to have been effective at breaking the PPC Gauss meta, at least to some degree. So we're going to be experimenting with different builds to see what we think the replacement meta will be, as well as talking about that.
Excellent. Let's go down the list of what our loadouts are, just so people get a feel for what we're all running, and they can either agree or disagree.
All right, I'm at the top. I'll start.
Wait, no, you're at the top. Ghost is at the top.
Well, I'm at the top in my list. Ghost is then. Fine. Go.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm running a Gauss rifle and 5 ER medium lasers for my build. I believe that is the wave of the future. That's my opinion.
All right. I will be running Stormcrow with 2 ER large lasers and 4 ER medium lasers.
I'm running what I like to call the Summoner, which is 5 SRM6s with Artemis on a Summoner. I call it the Summoner.
Dan?
I'm running a Stormcrow with 6 medium pulse lasers.
Good.
I like the wub.
Oh, who doesn't like wubbing?
Wub.
Dub wubbing is better, but you know, that's with some dubstep and some wub. Anyway, hi guys! I'm running 2 LRM-15s and 2 large pulse lasers. You know why? Because they broke the fuck out of PPCs. You know what instantly went in the slot for PPCs? Large pulse lasers. I'm getting the launch button now. Let's
Good idea.
We do this.
I'm actually really enjoying the SRMs, so I can definitely confirm with Deadeye's build a little bit that it's very effective if you can get within that range pretty consistently.
Charizard used Fire Blast. It's extremely effective.
Murmur.
That's extremely range dependent, but other than that, once you get in, it's nasty.
Also, greetings to our 4 viewers, which may be the other 4 people besides me in the channel currently, but if you're not one of those 4 people, greetings. See, Ghost has no good comeback for that.
I have nothing.
Has no ideas.
Nope, I'm still pissed off about the whole audio issue with Twitch right now, so. Yes, in case, if anyone that is viewing is wondering the reason why our YouTube videos have ceased, it is a temporary delay, hopefully, due to Twitch's new audio copyright implementation over the past couple weeks that have passed.
What I think would be interesting, while I understand why they did it, do the same thing as YouTube, where, you know, if anybody has a problem with it, it notifies them, and then it doesn't do anything to your audio until that time. Now, the other thing that YouTube also does is YouTube's very good at actually just blotting out, like one of the videos that we uploaded previously, I actually did get a complaint about, so I had to remove the audio. But that audio, I only had to remove 3 minutes of it, of the broadcast we were listening to, and they actually just took out, because of the range of sound, all of our voices, all of the match sounds were still there, just not the music. So I think it's a matter of they're basically trying to do right as far as copyright goes, but they have not yet gotten basically the filters that YouTube has.
Right.
Which I'd be fine with. Like, I understand why they do it. Now, the other thing, that being said, a lot of the music we listen to on the show here is a lot of stuff just you can stream via the interwebs. And so it's not like they're not trying, you know, it's not like it's CDs that we're broadcasting, you know? So I don't know
exactly
nobody should really have an issue with it because people are uploading their broadcast for people to listen to.
Correct. We only utilized free-to-download podcasting for our music, so hopefully that will become resolved here over the next week. But I do believe that the Twitch organization has been completely overrun with audio appeals due to that implementation, so I was curious to see where that will go from here.
Yeah, I think they were also kind of dealing with a botnet attack. I'm not sure about that last bit, but...
Oh, by the way, I will be happy to announce that I have a second monitor finally in the mail, so I can view chat while playing the game.
The Emperor is pleased.
Nice.
Yep.
Wait, you haven't had a second monitor all this time?
My second monitor is currently kaput. So since we started the BearNet streaming, I have not put money into repairing it because essentially it's got like a capacitor that's blown on or something that I can replace. But I have not gotten around to doing it, so I just bought another one.
The Statue of Liberty is kaput.
How do you do it? How do you handle not having two monitors?
I don't know. I
would
would kill myself.
I enjoy putting myself at a disadvantage. It makes me that much more happy when I actually succeed.
See, now I think you're just making excuses because really
I'm just saying whatever comes to the tip of my tongue.
Uverin says hello, greetings Uverin, and welcome to the broadcast of great sexy times and shooting things with mech things.
Hey man, what's up? I actually took the time to log into our chat this time.
I was going to say user sans daedalus said chat, but I figured that wouldn't be necessary.
Right.
Also because I don't like you, so I mean, there's that too.
Oh look, a whole bunch of players that I don't really recognize so much because they have not been showing up on my tournament drop lists.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of refreshing.
What was the benefit from doing the tournament this weekend? What was it? Some sort of mech bay or something?
MC for the tournament, and then for the Merrick thing, it's free mech bay. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That I a little late on the announcement here, but we are concluding a tournament weekend, as you can probably gather, listening to Ghost and Alexander. There was a 10v12 Clan versus Inner Sphere tournament hosted by NGNG, which some of us got a chance to drop with a little bit. It was fun stuff, and hopefully we'll get to see more of it in the future. And not quite yet concluded. It will be concluded in about 2.5 hours. There is the Worthy Adversaries Leaderboard tournament, which both Ghost and I are currently placed on, rather excitingly.
Yo, they took first place from me. What the hell?
I know. Man, hey, I lost my place too. I'm still on the leaderboard, but I'm in 13th now.
What it is I just need to free up a whole section of my time and become 17 again.
I know, right?
I mean, not having a job helps too, but then you run into problems of not having money. So, I mean, that's kind of where that ends up.
Ouch. Golf Stormcrow. He's in the Caldera.
Online. Airstrike online. New target acquired. Artillery strike activated.
Radar depth, brah!
I got about 3 or 4 sizes.
There's about 5 of them on the Charlie 4 corner.
Golf's north of the mark, by the way. Alexander.
Ooh, piece of candy!
Hashtag look out.
Ooh, pizza candy.
Ooh, piece of candy!
Piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy! Now somebody one of these times is going to be like, you know what, I hate these guys, and I hope that they die.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I thought that was like
Kilo!
half of our.
Flanking from
Well,
left.
I mean, yeah, that's probably why half of them watch, actually. Kilo's also narked, and so great second times for that.
I would like to point out that India Cataphract is
as
actually
well.
right behind us.
He is, well, he's actually right in front of me, but yes, besides his spatial awareness coming into question, I concur.
He's down.
I meant behind us, as in behind our flank. We turned to fight him.
See, now you're making excuses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, move! Everyone's got an arty strike. Plop it right there in Delta
Got
4.
one. Going down. Already done it.
Echoes.
Oh, wow, that reticle just turned red the whole time.
See, they still have not fixed it.
I'm cord.
0%.
Cataphract and Stormcrow are still right there with the ledge.
Echo Timberwolf.
CT on Hotel Warhawk.
New target acquired.
Kilo Direwolf. Oh, never mind.
Fuel at 25%.
Charlie Cataphract is up, pushed up too far.
New target acquired. Right torso critical damage. New target acquired.
Job McClane. Well done, sir. Well done.
Fuel at 25%.
Okay, well, I guess engage anal probe mode, because they just got their poo pushed.
Kilo.
Juliet's got narc if you got lerms like me. And I'm out of lerms.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
That was a beautiful artillery strike.
Did you get that one that was when they were all stacked up right there at the corner?
Yes.
Delta 4? Nice. Nice spread out damage. I like to see matches like that when everyone's doing their part.
Agreed.
Wild Minx says hello, Ghost. And by the way, I'll get you next time. So, deep, passionate rage and anger on the parts of our community.
Wild things. Alright, I got you. I'll be looking for you.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump to our first topic here, which is a little bit of spitballing and trying to predict where we think the meta is going to move during competitive league play. So, any takers on this topic?
I want to go first. Personally, I believe that with the implementation of these new nerfs, I think that you're going to see the brawl return even more so. I think you're going to see, especially the more skilled players, turn to more balanced loadouts that involve some brawl with a mix of a little bit of long range. I believe the SRMs will finally be really seen amongst competitive. Maybe not in waves of full-blown SRM fielding boats, but I think that you're going to see them augmenting the already substantial DPS builds that you see out there. I'm curious to see how many groups are still going to be trying to utilize the whole Gauss PPC combo. I'm not saying it's going to be completely, dumped out of the equation, but I think that it's going to be taking a back seat from now on, just simply because it won't be as reliable for getting that damage out there that they need to apply over the various ranges. So,
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
I love your wishful thinking skills.
All systems.
Yo, you know me, man. I love my brawling and the DPS builds. That's my thing. So I'm not going to say that I'm completely upset about the current nerfs. I do think that they hit with the hammer a little bit too hard once again, typical PGI fashion. I'm looking forward to the rebound, whatever fix that they decide to do to bring back the clan ER lasers, at least to some extent, to make them useful, or the PPCs from clan side, or even Intersphere side. The regular PPC has been knocked pretty hard as well. So I think that there's a couple tweaks that they could do to kind of bring them back into favor. Maybe not so much to make them as heavily voted as before, but at least make them a reliable weapon system to be utilized on the battlefield here in the game. So.
Yeah.
I feel like in a lot of the leagues, one of the brawls good was, of course, the matchmaker giving us the option of knowing what map we're dropping on.
Yes, definitely agree with that.
And I think that at some of the maps, you're still going to see the same old pinpoint meta, but I do believe on a lot of the other maps, you're going to see some experimental brawling builds, which is probably going to be pretty fun.
Check this out real quick.
Yep. I'm right behind you, Ghost.
It's clear.
It's clear.
We need to get some
All
points.
Yep.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
If anyone has a air strike, they can hit the corner of that building and probably nail 2 or 3 of them.
Done.
Artillery strike.
We've got an adder out in the river.
Airstrike online. New target acquired.
These guys are boating LRMs.
Jenner, Creston Hill, Charlie 4.
Artillery strike activated.
Strike right on you, Dirty.
Airstrike online.
Ouch.
This is exciting. I say we don't do this anymore.
I say we drop down and go around the tunnel and see
Let's
if
do
we
it.
can push it on this thing.
I'm all for dropping down. Let's do it.
My Lerms hate you, but my large pulse lasers.
They got 2 dire whales in the freaking tunnel.
And it might be an ultra.
Incoming missile.
Really? I just freaking shot the wall.
They're coming around the Charlie 3 side. Flank you.
New target acquired.
Golf, Darwin.
And I'm dead.
Arm critical damage.
Yeah, I don't think we want to stay here.
Airstrike activated.
I'm down.
Left torso critical damage.
I didn't pick anything up on seismic, so they really snuck in there on us.
Let's push up over saddle.
Yep. Let's push Fox Griffin.
New target acquired.
Oh, somebody else is with him.
Something that's fast. I didn't catch what it
New
was.
target
Would tell.
acquired.
Is that a
Looks like
lion?
3
With the Griffin
Hunchback.
hunchback.
and Dragon.
Uh,
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
right.
Dragon!
Yeah, not since this tournament.
New target acquired.
Hunchback Hotel in the back. Over in Bravo 5.
Dragon here, Gamma.
Target acquired.
Help with India.
Left torso destroyed. Hit destroyed.
CT on India.
destroyed.
I'm neutered just about.
Right arm destroyed.
Bob Barker.
Goes down. It picked me apart on that one.
Bob Barker can do that.
Airstrike online.
I mean, at least
Price is wrong.
Well,
I mean, at least you didn't get spayed and neutered. I mean, that would be a bad time.
Right?
let's see if I can.
I couldn't help but feel a whole lot of organization going on that one, though.
No,
Since I
like,
finally did her first.
as we dropped down, the rest of the team was like, "Hey, they seem to be retreating. Oh, wait, no, they're dropping. We're gonna just keep retreating." So that's how that's gonna go.
Right? Well, we didn't exactly communicate it too clearly either.
I was in the middle of typing it whenever the dire wolves started
New
smoking
target
down.
acquired.
Sans no pressure, but you're the last one left.
And you got
Yeah.
your legs are nice and gritty.
Well, they're just a little toasty. It's fine. He's got them. Just don't pay attention to it. I mean, now he's lost one. But I mean, you know, there.
Good try.
The epic Sans sigh of utter shame and defeat.
Right. Well, at least Dan did something.
I was
Good job, Dan.
successful, so you know
There.
that was good.
Loving the Stormcrow.
Oh, it's a great mech.
It's fabulous. It's my favorite clan mech.
Top 3.
Right on. Well, since then I put his opinion out there, and Alex had to comment upon my opinion. Alex, I want to know what you think. Go for it.
Huh? What? What am I opinionating?
The meta, the evolving meta of the comp scene. What do you think? Where is it going to
Do you
go?
really want my 2-hour rant on why large lasers did not need a fucking nerf?
Do we have 2 hours?
Well,
No.
technically we have like an hour and 10 minutes now, but I'll refrain from that rant. Yes, I like the idea that the brawl is back, but once again, we didn't even get the nerf bat. We got the banhammer on a system that did not need to be banhammered that fucking hard, and it's just now basically. I don't think, at least in the comp side, that anything's really going to change. People just have yet to find that magical build of 6 mediums and 2 large pulses, or 2 large pulses and 2 ultra 10s, or whatever the next meta is going to be that everyone's going to vote. And so I think it's always going to be, you know, PGI is going to be 3 steps behind the community, because people play this game to be good. They don't play it for, I mean, I guess some people play it for fun, but usually fun and winning and good are all the same sentence. So that
Right.
being the case, I just don't think anyone's developed the new meta yet. And with range being gone, maybe the new meta is SRMs, maybe it's ultras, maybe it's X, Y, or Z. It doesn't particularly matter to me. I think it's naive to think that people will not find the best thing that they can do and use it constantly.
Yep. Well, we know they're not going to stop using Gauss. It hasn't been nerfed hard enough, so hopefully they won't.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
I don't think Gauze was ever the problem, and I don't think it should be.
All
I think it
systems
should still be
nominal.
improved and go back to instant shooting. But you know, that's my opinion. The PPCs needed a nerf for a long time, but it took them
Fuel
what 2
at
years to finally put it in.
25%.
So it's.
It's only been a year since the last PPC nerf. September of last year, I think, was when they nerfed it last, or August maybe.
Yeah, what was that? A speed nerf?
It went from like the ERPPC was it like 13 to 15 heat?
Yeah.
It used to be 13, and the standard PPC used to be like 8,
Yeah.
which was crazy.
So a minor heat buff, but really the problem was never the PPC's heat or anything of that nature. It was always the range involved, which was the issue.
I
Or
don't know.
give it a
Back
charge
before
time,
that
or
heat
give it
buff,
something.
Artillery
was a
strike
problem.
online.
Is our
Airstrike
team
online.
seriously walking around the direction that we came?
Yeah, we might head back to them just to be safe.
No, we
Yeah,
must hold the fortress. Hold the fortress!
Hold the line.
I've been thinking about moving.
I think I'm gonna side with Dan on this one.
Target
Don't do it,
acquired.
Ghost.
One up top.
Warning,
Alpha,
incoming
Amber.
missile.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
That just barely missed you.
I think we got one down low too.
Bravo, Stormcrow is in.
Fuel at
Wait.
25%.
We got 3 or 4
New
mechs
target
underneath.
acquired.
Looks like a dire wolf is one of them.
They're kind of spread out at the moment.
Yep, let's push Fox over there in Echo 5. He's all by. Oh, he's not quite by himself.
New target
He's got
acquired.
Delta
How about
Stormcrow over
Delta?
there.
Sounds like a plan.
Fuel at 25%.
Push Delta,
Alright,
yeah.
let's push him.
Where's he at? Echo
Delta
5?
Stormcrow in Echo 5.
New target acquired.
I'm getting launched
Up
from
left.
somewhere.
Left.
Oh shit.
Have we got something up here?
Strike down.
New target acquired.
Hotel Timberwolf.
It got LRM support. Yeah, let's switch to hotel.
Good shot in the back.
Target destroyed.
Down. What's shooting you?
Delta, Stormcrow.
Target acquired.
Delta Stormcrow.
And
Echo
something
5.
else over there.
Incoming missiles.
Yeah, they got a missile boat over there of some sort.
Warning, incoming missile.
It's Fox. That's about.
Yeah, Timberwolf Fox. He's on the back corner.
They've
Delta
got an
6.
Atlas over here too.
I
Stormcrow
think
coming
most
out
of
from
them are
underneath.
underneath. We might be able to push Fox. Delta 5, Delta 6.
Artillery strike activated.
Stormcrow down.
Indigo's over there as
Indigo and
well.
Fox. One Indigo.
Firing in to get.
Airstrike online.
India.
Charlie, Shadowhawk.
Launching Fox and he's
Indigo's
down.
down.
Need help? I'm getting cored out here.
Charlie.
Switch to Charlie. See if you can't pull him up, Ghost. Get up high.
I'm down. He stuck to me like freaking glue.
Watch it. Bunch of
He's down.
assaults
They're all
pushing
put
out of
down.
Echo 5 Delta 5 entrance.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Lima, Atlas.
Kilo Direwolf.
Airstrike online. SRM destroyed. Airstrike activated.
Golf. Strike down. Ghost.
Target destroyed.
No!
Artillery strike online. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
He's down.
Target acquired. Left leg
I'm
destroyed.
lagged.
Left arm critical damage. Left
Kilo
torso
and
destroyed.
Kilo Direwolf and El Ryan pushing out of the entrance here. Delta 5.
Airstrike online. Artillery strike online. New target acquired.
Juliet.
wage the heresy.
No sense.
Whoops.
Target destroyed.
No!
Alright, at least we got him.
Beat Expert says hello. Well, good morning is actually the wordage that he used, and then an all after the wordage that I incorrectly used the first time. So good morning, good sir. How goes it? Sans, I mean, you don't have to carry us that hard. Well, I don't know if a grunt was exactly what I expected, but yes.
Yes, I do.
He grunts for everything.
Always.
Grunts or sighs, that's his language.
Is that what that is?
I speak the language of mortal man.
Primordial man? Well, that would be an ooze, not a man.
Yeah.
What would Primordial Man... No, we're just starting this now, because now that you fucked up, I get to enjoy this. What's Primordial Man? How does that work? Tell me more.
I was not specifically referencing the primordial time as you would know it on Earth. I was just using it for shorthand for really fucking long time ago.
Oh, okay. So any time before now, a really fucking long time ago. Primordial Man. You know, I think that could be a scientific term. I think we should look into that.
Sounds good.
Oh my! Beat Expert just put in an application to stop by the Ghost Bear commune. We might be able to teach him of our, ways of fairness and communisticalness.
Our ways of pushing the launch button.
Yeah, dude, seriously? You were complaining about this before we got started, and I literally was hovering over it, getting ready to push it as you said that. I want to hear your shit, bro. Not only that, I'm calling out stuff on the show. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I'm just making sure none of that sans rubs off on you. Oh my.
But as you can see, he stopped talking after I gave him shit about Primordial. So it's all fine.
He's steaming and contemplating his reply.
Thank you for the best response possible. Well done, sir. Well done.
All right. So who do we got left as far as the comp meta future is concerned? I know we got Dan and is it Sans?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they're getting closer to a decent rock paper scissors system than they have been in a long time. I think that we'll still see
with that.
Yeah, I think we'll still see equal builds get used more often than others, largely because they're easy. But I'm actually pretty happy with where they are. I think the meta's healthier right now than it's been in a long time.
I agree. Nice to have a change, in the very least. Actually, I'm not allowed to say anything more about agreeing or disagreeing. Alex would like to kill me probably by this point.
Oh, you can have an opinion. I'll just murder you later.
You have an opinion, I'll just veto it.
I feel like more than anything, you're going to see the Gauss rifle be your long range weapon.
Yeah, and the ER large laser. I mean, despite the nerf, it is still a fairly effective long range engagement weapon.
Indeed.
It's
and
excellent at suppression.
It just it brought them in closer. You're not going to be seeing people taking those 900,000 meter shots at the beginning of the game.
It's like a 500 to 300 meter weapon now. It's really, really reliable in that range, though.
Yeah, you still don't want to brawl with it, but you can definitely use it within 300 to 500 meters, along with so you still have your pinpoint alpha.
Yeah. I don't know how much I like this.
I'm useless in this game. It's the next K with my seismic.
Just that's what I would do. I feel like we should have castled, but that's not very good.
Too late. We already got team pushing up. Let's go.
We also lost our rook too early in the game, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah, I'm following these two dire wolves into the brawl.
Okay.
Artillery strike online. Warning, incoming missile.
Come on, clever chess reference. Come on. Little credit.
No, can't acknowledge it. Can't feed you, or you'll never learn.
But you don't think I just feed myself?
New target
That doesn't mean that I have to
acquired.
make it worse.
Alpha's pretty beat up, guys.
Oh my god.
Online.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, get that rear CT.
bullshit. Hey, let's give everybody multiple consumables. That'll work well. I'm sure nobody in the community will mind that at all.
When you say nobody, do you mean everybody?
Well, I mean specifically me in this context, but yes.
Artillery strike online.
Yes!
Burn
Die,
him!
spider.
Can we push?
There's a couple
Can
of
we push?
guys in there.
Push to the arch. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. Don't.
Don't push. Stop, let me back! There's the death trap in there.
Alright, can we go around the far side then? Let's go around the far side.
Online.
Bravo's kind of isolated himself
Yeah.
a little bit. Shadowhawk.
Bravo.
I always enjoyed the far side comic strip, by the way.
I did too.
You know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, he's pushing out even more.
It had its
Don't go
place
leg.
amongst Garfield and Peanuts.
Calvin Hobbs was best.
New target
Oh, Kevin Hobbs.
acquired.
That's not even. Yes, of course. You don't even need to discuss that.
New target acquired.
One Jäger down.
Banshee in the canal.
New target acquired.
Golf. To our right, Delta
Destroyed.
4. Storm Crow.
App,
Heat
Stormcrow.
level critical.
Pushing over and engaging gold.
Artillery strike
Let's take a low signal. We got something right here on top of us.
I'm getting launched on as well. Something sees me that I don't see.
One leg down.
Well done.
He's down, nice.
activated.
Okay, let's get away from the base.
Banshee
Yep.
still up
They've
there.
got some
Oh,
chunk with
Lima.
LRMs guarding it there.
Right
Lima Shadowhawk.
critical damage.
Go for his legs.
Heat level critical.
Is this guy not dying?
Down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, push him back into him. Indigo, CT.
Yeah, push back.
Oh, lordy.
Heat sink destroyed. Right flag.
Never mind, Fox, Ryan.
Destroyed.
Wow, I just completely messed that up. I don't know how I did not kill that Banshee. Open core red in front of me and I could not hit the CT.
I launched at least like 60 missiles on it. and couldn't kill it either, so
Ah!
it's invincible.
Why couldn't I be scoring like this during the competition?
I'm glad I wasn't playing like this during the
New
competition.
target acquired.
Charlie 5.
Is this the reference time? Can I do it now? He doesn't
Yes.
like you. I don't like you either.
Target destroyed.
That's your one for the
Yeah.
evening though.
Well, yeah, well, but he set it up perfectly. I had to do it. Had to do it.
Good job.
That was a piss poor game.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh man, can't aim for trash tonight. Either that or my hit registration's off. One of the two.
I'm just not used to brawling. That's my excuse.
Okay. How about you, Sans? What's your excuse? Dan?
For what? I did
Alex?
fine.
You had 280 some damage.
I just
Yeah,
Okay,
said
that's
five
fine.
kills,
I
right?
was kind of scalping kills there.
Sans the snake.
It's not hard to kills in this mech though. It's kind of hard not to actually.
I'm switching something up that give me momentariliness. This is
Confusers?
confusers
Confusionors. That's what it was. Confusionors.
from the makers of Red Bull.
But to go along with what Sans was saying earlier, I feel like that the nerf to the PPCs, it brought the brawling closer. It made it easier to get in range instead of having to worry about those alphas outside of 400 or 500 meters like he was talking. So you can actually
Yep.
brawl with them at that range somewhat, because the medium laser, clan medium lasers reach out and do plenty of damage at range. So you have a lot more options there.
I agree.
I've actually been quite successful with the Gauss-Serve combo still, even after the nerf.
It's still a
Other
good
than
mech.
My dual peep Stormcrow. That's still a really fun mech right there.
There you go.
Pro.
Yeah, I think it's still a very usable combo. I just I feel that its usability or utility, versatility, whatever, one of those words. I think it really
Stability, utility, versatility.
numerically, alphabetically. I
It
just
would
feel
have
like
ability in it.
that it's not like as all around useful as it was before, because it just, I don't know, at longer ranges it's kind of like you're relying more on the Gauss and you're on the PPC. And at the shorter ranges you might as well use something else because your PPC is starting to get hot on you. I just feel like there's better options to utilize across the range, unless you can continuously keep up some sort of a long range sniper or long to medium range sniper position.
That's fair.
Well, each build has its weaknesses, and each category along with it. I mean, obviously with the brawlers, it's the fact that they don't really have the range. So once it comes down to that part of the fight, then they take the advantage there. You'd much rather have a brawler set up at 200 meters than you would a meta setup, unless it happens to be a meta whale.
When's
So
the
still do serious damage.
you can only equip arty or airstrike thing coming in?
Please be tomorrow.
I think that's October of 2020.
See, that's
no.
I
my
think
one-
that's scheduled for the 26th patch.
my one problem with this current shenanigans of the way they've done things is, because people need to brawl more, it is going to force more people into basically conga lines to close with the enemy, which is going to increase arty and airstrike use more so than the last patch of let's give everyone more consumables already did, which further compounds my anger and rage. So that doesn't make me a happy camper, but you know, it's I think that should have been more of a priority than let's beat the shit out of poor ER large lasers that didn't do anything. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Fix it.
Yeah, I had a triple ER large laser Stormcrow that I was really digging. I had the clan weapon module on it with the 710 targeting computer. They reached out to 982 meters. It was epic.
I liked the ER largest a lot beforehand, but I don't know. I'm kind of glad they got nerfed a little bit. I wish they wouldn't have gotten nerfed that much.
They
So-
needed to be nerfed, but
Yeah.
they didn't need the nerf they got.
What they needed was a bigger heat penalty, but not a heat penalty in relation to the amount of them you can carry. If anything, you should be able to carry more of them, but give them a bigger heat penalty. So that if
I
you
don't
do
think-
want to boat them, that's fine. But there's a place in lore for having multiple large lasers.
And maybe not like quite a full half-second beam duration increase, maybe like a quarter second if they had to go that route.
Yes,
And
I agree with that.
I'm even okay with the beam duration increase, but I want to be able to use a supernova someday, which I can't currently.
Well, I just hate the fact that when you fire it, I'm sitting there like falling asleep while aiming at this enemy because I'm like, oh, I can't break the stream, yo.
But you know, it's you can't cross the streams. Get it
Well,
right.
I'm not talking about crossing them yet. God forbid I actually cross them. Everyone knows that'll set off some sort of a massive, like, salty wedge explosion.
That will create a salty wedge
Total
explosion.
protonic reversal. Thank you very much.
Did you just learn that word? Did you just look that up?
He did.
No, that is what Egon says in the fucking movie you're quoting.
Do you see how quickly, like, you got him from, like, normal, I'm going to quote something,
To rage?
like, rage mode? instantaneously?
Hulk Sans.
Sans is like, this is not
And smash!
Either that or he's like Popeye and he just had some spam.
So that's what happened to my other monitor.
Spam. Spinach? Spinach.
It's spinach.
Spinach, spam, spinach, whatever.
Maybe Sans is a spam.
Spam.
Spam would work better, I think. Because that would cause somebody to rage.
Indeed.
I don't know, I kind of like fried spam. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. With macaroni and cheese? Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's, you know.
It's like major...
Adding
Pretty
meat
gourmet
to any
meal right
mac
there,
and
bro.
cheese is just good. That's just a good idea.
Insta 20-pound gain.
Oh yeah. Boop. Oh, because you never just make like, dude. You always eat. Whenever you add meat to the mac and cheese, you always eat the entire fucking thing. Most of the
You have
time,
to.
straight out of like, you just get the hot plate out, and you're like, dude, I'm just keeping it in the bowl. Like, there's so much here, it's gonna go cold if I don't keep it in the bowl.
I've done that a few times.
Oh yeah. So you got to keep it in the container you used to boil it, and then you just sit around all day because you basically just had a Thanksgiving meal, but more so.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Also, welcome not to the BearNet. It's cooking hour with Ghost Bears.
Nominal.
Cooking hour with the Ghost Bears?
Cooking hour with Ghost Bears. We're branching out.
Theme cooking? Western or continental?
Both. We're progressive bears.
Ooh.
Fuel at 25%.
Charlie 2 popping up over.
Target acquired.
Alpha.
I got some lights at that.
Alpha.
Timberwolf.
He's probably got some friends over there, but I doubt they're in position to make a firing line yet.
Probably not. Let's push them.
Check Delta 3.
New target acquired.
Oh my god, don't look at me!
We got a Timberwolf.
We've got a Timberwolf coming up the ramp at Delta 3. Let's get him.
He's heading around the right side
New
of
target
Data.
acquired.
The death ramp, huh?
Direwolf in the background, check this direction out. Got an oxide down low as well. Call.
Charlie Oxide? He's mad.
He's gone. Okay, they're pushing Theta hard. We got back
Alpha.
teams here.
Online.
Yeah, our whole team is here.
Ah, Raven, Wasp, Spider. Running into everything.
I put an RD over in Charlie 3. There's about 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I think they backed
New
off just in time to
target
avoid
acquired.
most of that.
Charlie's
I got
back.
decent hits.
Airstrike online.
Ow!
Outside CT.
I think I just shot that eye in the leg.
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard by some teammate.
That will just popped me right in the shoulder.
Go back.
Echo Jester. Is in the Delta 3 area.
I just tossed in a really good airstrike.
Oxide's begging for it, Charlie.
Stop shooting me.
Well, hard push to Delta. Or Theta.
New target
They're coming around hard.
acquired.
Left
All
hand
right.
side.
Target
Let's push Charlie
destroyed.
2 over here. There's about 3 or 4 over here. We can overwhelm them quick.
3 or 4 coming in Delta 4 side.
Target
Oh, it's more than that.
acquired.
Yeah, that's where the rest of their team is going.
Alright, let's
Push
push Charlie
Charlie.
2.
Long range.
Okay,
Shot.
Fox.
Dead.
Direwell. Foxtrot.
Bravo's in
Fox.
Charlie 3 over here.
Arty strike. Somebody get in Arty strike.
Fox is forward.
I got an air. It's all I had.
Fox is down.
Good enough.
Juliet.
New target acquired.
Lima Dire Wolf focusing.
New target acquired.
India Cataphract CT. Not
India
crit. Crit.
Cataphract.
Crit.
Bravo, Direwolf, stand you close.
New target acquired.
He's down.
Blackjack's down.
Direwolf.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Push around behind him. Push him hard.
Yeah, they're circling left.
And they're
It's
backing
kinda
up my
push.
legs.
At 25%. New target acquired. Target
Juliet
destroyed.
down.
Julia's down.
We got Lima Direwolf. He's over there.
New target acquired.
Hotel. Kid Fox. About done.
Yes.
Nice. That's more like it. Did I? What happened?
With this build, I got lagged.
Ah, well, that would explain it. Actually, I might have helped to contribute to that. I definitely drilled you in the back of the knee with the Gauss round.
It was the leg that you nailed me with, yes.
Sorry, buddy.
Taking out teammates. God, Ghost, you are just the worst.
Hey, man, he was trying to beat me to that guy, and I was like, no, 7-touched.
I totally was like a soldier and went and hid behind a rock for the rest of the match.
All I hear is heresy. That's just...
All right.
Beat Expert says cooking the Ghost Bears. Wait, no. And Uverin says good game. Thank you, Uverin.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we've got one more fairly long topic to go into tonight.
You do? Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I think it's definitely time for a word from our sponsors.
Okay.
We can't cut them out.
Who are our sponsors today?
Same ones last time.
Which sponsors?
Okay.
Well, I mean, they would like their names, though.
Well, of course, we have to give credit where credit's due. We wouldn't really get this far without our good friends over at Salty Wench, made with actual hooker tears, now with real panthers in every bottle.
Gotta love that panther.
It's excellent. And with the help of this, you'll be the best damned mech pilot ever. Do the impossible, see the invisible. Salty Wench. Okay, please continue.
Do you add stuff to that fic like every time?
No.
He just opens up CS3 and he's like, "What can I put on over top?"
What else can I add?
Okay.
Yeah. What's
All right.
what's the Asian guy's name? We need to put Size Face over top of the titty bitch. Because I mean, you gotta have some Gangnam Style while you're drinking salty wet.
Go ahead, Sans. I didn't mean to completely throw you off your track.
Warning: random Gangnam Style may break out while drinking salty wet. Please ask your doctor before having it.
Please
Continue,
consult.
Sans. Just don't pay no attention. Just go.
Oh my god. Okay. So we've talked a little bit about nerfs and where we think the meta is moving, and we have been seeing quite a few nerfs in the past couple of months, which isn't surprising given that the clan packs did come out and they're still trying to balance clan weaponry against inner sphere weaponry. But I think that we're due for a little change of pace, so I wanted to talk a little bit about weapons that we might feel need to be buffed. Everyone knows that there are those weapons that just don't get proper use. I'm looking at you, flamers.
Right.
And what do it's a twofold question. On the one hand, what weapons do we feel deserve a little bit of buff to maybe see them get used a little bit more on all tiers of play, and what exactly would those buffs be?
Small pulse lasers.
Small pulse lasers?
Yep. I'd like to see a
Clan
small buff.
or inner sphere?
Both. More so the clan. I think they're a little bit more underpowered, but yeah. I think pulse lasers in general actually could use a soft buff. Nothing crazy, but I mean, all the other mech games, large pulse lasers were something to be feared. In this game, they're kind of something. I mean, in the hands of somebody that's skilled, they could be quite dangerous, but the average user is not bringing any type of significant damage over time.
I would extend that to pulse lasers in general.
Yep.
Even large pulses need a little low.
And let's not forget our other ballistics that they nerfed into the freaking ground. AC2s, UAC2s.
The whipping boy of MechWarrior Online. I do not know why Piranha hates them so much, but the poor downtrodden AC2 needs a buff so bad.
I think the LBX5, LBX2 might need a
Yeah.
good look at it as well, just because I think they're a little bit underpowered.
To be honest, I'd extend that to basically all of the LBX weapons.
Yep.
I'd kind of like to see the grouping a little more on the
Yeah.
LB5 at range.
They gotta do something. Tighten
Just
the
a little bit
grouping,
further out.
make them fire faster, put more ammo per ton, something. They need something. There's just no reason to take one as opposed to a regular autocannon right now. It's just worse.
Yep.
I think
Brofist.
Titan would be a real big one on that one because
Yeah.
of the actual burst fire of the clan autocannons. It would actually give it a little bit more ballistic, besides just the gauze rifle.
Yeah. I think that the maximum brofist. I think that the clan UAC 20 needs a buff. I mean, I've seen people using it. I don't know why. It is not a good weapon.
I think they should bring it down to being 2 10 damage rounds instead of the 4.
What all UX basically to pass over of they each need to have their round reduced once, because that would fix the AC UAC2 problem, because that would now be 1 round instead of 2. That would fix the UAC5s would now not be 3 shots, they'd be 2. 10s would be 3, and 20s would be it's still 4, but it's still not as bad as 5.
Or imagine this. Imagine UACs firing at a faster rate. Not necessarily that their recycle time is faster, but the actual rounds coming out of the barrel is happening faster. So you got your UAC 2s or excuse me, your 20s and your 10s just completely tossing those rounds out super fast.
So increased projectile speed?
Not so much no, just
Delta 3 Ember.
Oh, you're saying make the actual burst tighter. So it'd
correct.
Be like instead of pop on the UAC 20, it'd be like pop pop pop.
Yes, that way you can get them within a smaller area. Because the problem with them is they don't have any pinpoint whatsoever. That's really the big complaint about them. That's what makes the AC-20 or the UAC 20 useless.
Because the dire wolf in front of you has slightly turned, so now you're not hitting the same part. Yes, that could work.
I want to push Delta 3. I kind of want to push Delta 3.
Alright, let's go on Sans' whim. Let's go.
Sweet!
Engage whim mode!
Delta 2. Full stealth 2.
acquired.
We're
I
moving
see a
hard to
bunch
the
of
left.
Delta 2.
Echo 3.
That seems like prime
That's
arty
what I
strike
thought.
opportunity.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
we
in the
has
cage.
the
We
high
have the
ground.
high ground. We should be able to just shoot down on them.
Murder the Hellsinger, for he spent MC
New
this week.
target acquired. Artillery strike.
Fox,
online.
Diego, Mac.
Airstrike online. Artillery strike activated.
That's our whole fucking team just running away. That is everybody on the corner of Echo 3. Put the fear of God in them.
New target acquired. Airstrike online. Target destroyed.
Oh, we might as well just keep advancing now.
Yep. Don't go down into the ridge there. That's asking to get your butt whooped.
Target acquired.
If they turn. Oh, well, they're not turning. So let's
No,
just
they're
chase
being
their
cut.
tail.
They're headed Echo 4. They're trying to
Charlie?
run. Legs.
Get his legs.
New target acquired.
He's down.
Arty or air up here, 1 of the 2, I can't tell which.
Yeah.
Golf. Or Alpha.
Engage chase mode!
Alright, let's push up on the ridge here on the side instead of just chasing them around the corner.
Well, we're not doing anything, so.
I feel like I'm a little out of position.
New target
I've yet to
acquired.
close into 270 meters.
Wow. There we go. Echo
Heat
Battlemaster.
level critical. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
India. Stormcrow.
Heat level critical. Torso critical damage. Right arm critical damage.
Well, I'm stuck
Right
way out
leg
of position
critical
as I fell,
damage.
so enjoy winning.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Juliet's
Yep.
scored out orange. Take him.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Heat level
Yo
critical.
Mama is still John Carnage. That's kind of fitting, at least.
Heat level critical. Left arm destroyed.
Nice down.
Damn.
Thanks. The more I turn up Dan's volume, the quieter he gets. What are you doing?
I know, right?
I'm
I've
doing
tried-
it just to screw with you.
You're moving further and further away from your mic because I'm trying to get you turned up so I can hear you.
Yeah, the keyboard's wireless.
Oh my.
User
The
left your
consensus is that we are correct in all things as per usual, and that flamers need a buff, possibly disabling heat sinks for 1 second after hits, or the AC2s could use a buff.
Yeah,
So-
beat expert. I gotta agree. I miss AC2 so much. Like, I think the AC2 is the weapon I miss the most right now.
I think they should probably look at implementing some sort of, I guess, more of a skill area to the ballistics that might fix some of those issues. You don't have a whole lot of actual fall off of the rounds at range. The AC-20 is the one that's the most notorious for it, but I think that if they were to implement it a little bit more solidly across the board, but bring back some of the old versions of those weapons, it could help to fix some of those problems as well. So
I don't know. I think that the AC2, if that's what we're talking about, their method, well, they're given reason for nerfing it. I don't even know if they gave a reason for nerfing it. It didn't make sense. It wasn't a commonly used weapon even back in the day. And it is a difficult weapon to use, not because of shell drop off, but because of positioning and just the way the weapon functions. I mean, yeah, it's a pinpoint damage, but it's delivered in small bursts very quickly, which makes it more like a DPS weapon. And in order to fight properly with it, you have to hold several of them on a target for a long time, which leaves you open to counterattack. So it was a hard weapon to use well to begin with. And I really felt
User
like that
entered your
nerf just
channel.
didn't make sense. It was like, someone
Yep.
at PGI really hates AC2s.
Tech-wise, rotary 2s aren't too far away, which may fix some of that.
I just
'Cause,
I don't-
who doesn't
I
want
don't
a
miss the
minigun AC2?
I think the point is though is that when they were utilized, most of the time they were in groups of 4 or the occasional 5. And that's all fine and good, but I think that was half the problem. Was people just can't stand for some reason utilizing more than like one or two weapons groups. They'd like to boat things out to the point where it just gets ridiculous, and that's why half the stuff gets nerfed in the first place, is because they're getting overly used. They're getting abused. I'd like to see them brought back in a way that they could be utilized as a single or a double, a set, more or less, and augment something else aside from just being used solely for the purpose of shaking the hell out of somebody's cockpit.
But seeing as how we all know Occam's razor to be true, the community at large will always find the simplest solution to the problem. I don't disagree, you're making a valid point, but also given from lore standpoint, certain, like every mech had at least some medium lasers on there because you didn't know if you're going to be stuck in the field for 2 hours or if you're going to be stuck in the field for multiple days. And so that's why they always threw some sort of laser weapon, or well, at least in most cases, threw some sort of laser weapon on there because you don't need to repair and rearm a laser.
Right. Uvram brought up a good point. It's actually something I completely forgot about, was ballistic recoil is not something currently implemented in the game. So why can't they add that on and reinstate some of the previous values on some of those ballistic weapons? Because with recoil, it would add some level of skill without undermining the capabilities or the strong points of those weapons. You wouldn't be able to sit there and just rack them off constantly because your arm or your aiming would be going all over the place.
Yeah, so are you talking about reducing the number of shells on ultras and thereby increasing the recoil given so that you have to basically negate the muzzle climb?
I honestly don't like the whole huge stream of rounds anyway coming out of the ultras.
No, I hate it. I just wonder how you see this working.
Yeah, they could reduce the recoil on some of them, or make it so that it's a like a consistent, gradual recoil movement with the autocannon, so that it's like when you fire it, you're moving just slightly to the right at a constant speed, or something like that you have to compensate for.
This is suspicious. Oh, there they are.
Multiples.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
I just think that we're hardly delving into how to really utilize the ballistics properly in this game, and I think that PGI has more than enough capability to be able to redo how they are really used.
There are about 5 on Fox 4.
New target acquired.
Double checking Foxtrot 5 side.
Strike down.
New target acquired.
Charlie Griffin is pulling around through Golf 5.
Artillery strike online. Airstrike online.
Not sure what he's planning to do. He's kind of looking like he was turning around for a second there. He might be pushing forward to Foxtrot 6. I'm going to make sure that there was no one else in front of him. For that I can. Well, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't continue to. Just keep an eye on it real quick. Let me go back and check this side again.
There's a direwolf at Echo 5 Fox 5.
There's more than a direwolf out there.
What do you see, Dan? It's just that.
Sorry.
Charlie
I see.
Griffin.
New target acquired.
God, I want to kill you, Griffin.
Keep popping your head up, Mr. Shadowhawk.
Alright, they're probably going to chase me here in a minute, just to let you know.
I think they ran past Golf 5 back into Foxtrot 4, Sans.
New target acquired.
Yeah, Charlie's
Yes!
Nice shot.
I got him!
New target acquired.
Delta.
I got that fucking Griffin. Whoa!
We could try and flank them in Echo 4.
New target
Take the Echo 5.
I
acquired.
think they're actually getting ready to push up into Echo 5.
Heck, they are.
Artillery strike on.
Maybe not.
Activated. Head
You want to try and
down.
flank, Dan?
Warning, incoming missile.
Half.
We are fast enough to run away.
Man, they freaking about took my head off.
We got one down here, Alpha, Adder.
All right.
They Spider. We got Juliet too. There's a couple
Yeah,
of
the
them.
group here is a 4-man HOL. That's Lords.
Careful, those are direwolf coming around
Fox
Delta.
4.
User entered your channel. User left your channel.
Alpha Adder.
Half.
Let's get his legs.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
He's down.
Is there? This is one up to the left here. Charlie 5.
Warhawk. Juliet.
4 large pulses.
Strike down. All right. Looks like this is actually turning into a front line. Delta
Direwolf
5.
will get it.
Just
Kind
pull
of
back,
half.
man.
They're getting a little bit more brave now at the Fox 5 Echo 5 entrance.
They are.
Poking up more and more now.
There's a Direwolf and a Warhawk in Charlie 5 by themselves.
Not quite by themselves. There's an Atlas out
User
here too.
entered your channel.
They seem to be split then from the main group.
Target acquired.
Yeah, they got some missile boats back in Charlie 4 to the line, but they're isolated.
All right. Let's push these guys. Juliet.
They're pushing in. They're pushing in.
Kilo back.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
All right. They're pushing in. We're gonna have to push hard. How many are pushing, Ghost?
We pushed them back a bit. We hurt them pretty bad.
New target acquired.
If that Jägermech doesn't try to headshot me again.
All right. We've got 3 assaults in the Charlie 5, Charlie 6 area. So they're down 3 on that flank. We're coming back.
Gauss ammo destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Gauss rifle destroyed.
Just blew off my Gauss rifle.
Half.
They're just chilling here.
I got about 4 seismics right outside the door there.
Yep. They haven't moved all match.
Target destroyed.
Looks like the assaults are headed up Delta 5 area, Echo
Heat
5.
level
Juliet's half
critical.
down.
Yep. Delta 5 is got 3 assaults coming in Delta 5. Warhawk, Direwolf, Atlas. Juliet Warhawk is damaged. That Atlas is very missile spammy.
Calf is down.
Half.
They're starting up the ramp now.
Oh, I'm lagged.
We killed their direwolf on this side. They might not be able to make us nearly as
Yeah.
effective if we push now.
We're pushing hard over here. Echo 5, Echo 6.
Ghost, you let me know if anything comes back that side. I'm gonna help them over here.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Kilo direwolf's pushing in. He's down.
He's down.
Critical damage.
All right. We've
Clear.
wiped that flank. They are clear.
Let's just push on around, hit him in the back.
I'm swinging
Ah.
from Delta 5 to Echo 4.
I'm gonna help out Ghost and this other Timberwolf here.
Critical.
This guy won't die. We should just push him on this side. They're weak.
Push, push.
Target acquired.
India, India.
Target destroyed.
Good job.
Got him. Nice work.
Horhawk is best talk.
Good job, guys. All right. We got time for one more drop, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Oh, man.
So, has PGI stated specifically that the timeline will be stuck to now?
That's
don't
what
think-
they stated that before. Not that wasn't how long ago was that? Was that 3 months ago? That was an official statement. They said that they were resetting the time to be accurate.
Well, yeah, but they never said that they were going to keep that reset. Is
Oh.
what he's getting at.
Oh, you mean as far as day to day type of thing? Day versus,
Like-
day to a day?
Like if maybe 6 months from now they're like, hey, we should probably reset it again.
That would be like the 5th time counting beta, etc.
I thought it was just second.
Oh man. All systems, why you no nominal?
You're back.
Well, to further our discussion, I was looking up what weapons come out somewhat soon in the timeline. ATMs are a bit away, although technically if you wanted to go by pure numbers, they were in development by Clan Coyote as soon as 3054. So, I mean, if you wanted, since they already said that we have prototype mechs that aren't available, could we have prototype weapon systems that aren't available based on the timeline? Maybe. Heavy lasers aren't till later.
Right.
I don't remember about X pulses.
X-Pulses were in Mech 4, which was based in 30.
Yeah, that was late.
4, wasn't it?
3064, 3065, yeah. I'm actually not even getting anything on Sarna for X pulses.
Man, I hope I don't get one of those neuro rashes from this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You
One
wear
of
your headset a long time? You know,
With
there's
with the
a
glasses on?
product that I've been trying.
Oh really? Do tell.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's this new thing. I just saw it on the shelves the other day. Do you know anything about it?
Are you referring to neuro rash be gone?
I believe that could be the name of it. Yes, yes. What
entered your
exactly does
channel.
Neurorash Be Gone do for me?
Well, you see, once
User
you
entered your channel.
you spend too much time in your little seat there wearing your neuro helmet, you definitely tend to develop a bit of a itchy rash. It's kind of nasty, really, a little green and all fungly and stuff. Well, anyway, so this new product that just came out called Neurorash Be Gone, you use it when you have developed this amazingly nasty little rash, and it helps to get rid of it within a timely. Yep. Definitely recommend that to our viewers in case they're having issues with those rashes. They're really pesky, kind of like Sans.
So. Well done, sir.
Feel like I should be upset about something, but I'm not sure why.
Sorry, I kind of winged that too much.
Hey man, you know I'm here just
User
to help
entered your
you.
channel.
So that's really my only goal in existence.
Excellent. I appreciate the assistance.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Dan
User
and
entered your
Deadeye
channel.
don't suffer from those rashes either. That stuff can be nasty.
Reactor.
If they wear glasses and headphones at the same time, they probably do.
Sensors online.
Gold bar.
Weapons.
What are you trying to
online.
say? These are reading glasses. Thank you very much.
All systems nominal.
Not disagreeing with that statement. I just don't know how you have not punched a baby. That's just where my mind goes.
I utilized crushed babies as lubricant between my glasses and my headphones.
Nice.
We got a gold Timberwolf on our side.
Where?
I didn't know one punch could liquefy a baby, but yeah, I don't have your powers, so that's well done, sir. Well done.
The Emperor has decided to empower me with such.
Are you sure it is not a curse of the warp that you have fooled yourself into believing?
That
It's a
could be the
gift from the
case.
Emperor.
Well, really, the question is he wearing a power fist or utilizing a thunder hammer to accomplish this task, or is he just using his bare fist?
Somehow I think that using a thunderhammer
Artillery strike
would be a bit of a
online.
downgrade from, say, like a Gauss
Online.
rifle or a PPC. Just like,
I mean,
I
a properly sigiled space marine with a thunder hammer can take on greater demons. So, I mean, I would think that a greater demon would be at least the size of a Timberwolf.
no, they aren't that big at all. Timberwolves are
I'd like to
huge.
think dog if you would take down a greater demon.
Are they going tunnel again?
And that was a room silencer.
I actually didn't hear it. What, are they tunnel rushing?
Ow.
Next to tunnel.
I got one seismic.
I see a bunch over there, yeah. In, like, the corner of Charlie 3, Charlie 4, at least 4. Some heavies and mediums.
Watch for the airstrikes poking up over the hill.
Oh man, I'm
Like that
stuck.
one?
That is lame.
Target acquired.
I've got
Artillery
stuck.
strike
Bye-bye,
online.
Sans. Bye-bye.
Airstrike online.
I'm watching you get blown to pieces. It's not a pretty sight.
This is bullshit. I hate the collisions on these maps. This one and River City are the worst.
Airstrike online.
I'm dropping down again. It didn't work last time, but I have a better feeling.
Wow, 17%.
I'm impressed that it takes full
11.
damage there.
Oh,
Stationary tanking. As much as I could. I managed to get 300 damage from being stuck on that one spot.
Artillery strike online. Airstrike online. Artillery strike.
Timberwolf Foxtrot just raced in our side tunnel
New
entrance.
target acquired. New New target acquired. Airstrike online. Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Whisper list is empty.
Heat level critical.
Whisper list is empty.
Airstrike. Heat level critical.
Get some high ground real quick.
New target acquired. Warning incoming missile. Right arm critical damage.
Feel kind of cheated.
Gauss ammo destroyed. Right arm destroyed.
Ah, I took off my
rifle
gauss.
destroyed. Gauss ammo at 25%. New target acquired.
Delta Timberwolf.
Damage.
Scored.
Right torso critical damage. Leg critical damage.
It's down.
New target acquired.
I'm definitely gonna be going down here in a second.
Left torso
Yeah.
critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Yeah. Direwolf got a hold of me. Sans, why'd you have to go and get stuck?
I don't know, man. My bad. My bad.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed.
So people are now saying they're famous by killing you.
Apparently.
I need to kill you a couple times, then I'll be more famous.
It's all good. Ah, but still got top damage. Even though they completely mauled me.
I'm
Oh.
gonna go ahead and blame the game on that one
Well,
for me.
I agree. You definitely got stuck there.
I mean, at least you're not disconnecting every other match now. So I mean, you know, it's small victories.
Yeah, that's true. I've desynced once since I moved.
User entered your
And I-
channel.
I think that was just a fluke.
Oh man. Well, we ended up finishing it out with 6-2 win-loss ratio. It's not too bad.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I can live with that. This was a good set of games tonight.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you very much, Deadeye and Dan, for joining us for this evening.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Cool.
All right. Well, I guess on that note, we are just about to hit the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. So, this has been the